Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Before I get started, I was going to mention that I really do enjoy reading all of your comments. I do respond to each and every one when I see them. If for some reason I have not responded to you on one, I just want you to know I promise it is because I haven't seen it. Sometimes as they come through my notifications, they kind of get pushed down. So if I miss something, I don't realize it's there. Otherwise, I promise you I will respond to you. And I try to do that, as soon as possible. Because there's times like I'll even the next day see that I've had a comment and I did not realize I had one. But will do my best. Always enjoy corresponding with you. Um, Also, if you were wondering what is on my nails currently, it is the other polish that came with the Rustic Charm collection. I had used the other two before, which was the gold one and the red one, and I'd mentioned I would also show you this one. So that is what I'm wearing now. This one is Plum. It's called Plum Perfect P169. So the color is plum, but it has a lot of silver glitters in it, which give it kind of like that shine that you see. But yeah, so far I've enjoyed those. They're pretty. Um, and so also, I was going to mention too, I've recently picked up this from Miniology, which is their white peel-off base, P151. Because a while back, one of our nail friends had mentioned to try a peel-off base instead of just cleaning off my nail tips I use in my videos. And another nail friend had picked some up, and I said, "Oh, let me know how it goes." But I was needing to pick up a different polish, so I went ahead and included it just to go ahead and try it. So I was gonna say, I've only used it, I guess this would be my third time now. If I apply a thin coat, it doesn't take too long to dry, but if I apply a thicker coat, it does take a little bit longer, of course. But it's been working pretty well. I just put this on, and then when I have when I'm ready to change the nails out, I'll just have to work with it a little bit to try to peel it up. But it's done pretty good. Once I get it going, it'll all peel off. So just wanted to mention that if you're interested. Okay, so for today's mani, I'm gonna do something just a little bit different. For the base color, I am using Candy Moyo 955 because I wanted a Valentine kind of color. So I've been working my way through the Amazon plates I got for Valentine's, and I know several of you have also picked it up. It's a set of 6. So my theme today is going to be puppy love because I see this image here and it's got these little paw prints. So I was like, well, I'm going to include that too because we got to show our fur babies some love as well. And for the pickup, I'm going to go to Maniology's Cloudburst B427. I thought that's a pretty color because it's got some pinky purple tone in there. Now, when you stamp it down, you don't really necessarily see that, but I thought with the color I put on the nails, that would be pretty. So I'm going to put this image on the middle nail. And I know a lot of my nail friends have a fur baby. When you, share little details with me, I do remember, friends. You see this little open spot down here? I was trying to think if I can fit. I got one little paw right here. I'm going to try to get that on there. Yeah, I like that color with it. That's cute. And real quick, I'm just gonna throw a couple options. If you don't have, say, like a puppy plate, you could, if you wanted to put like that image on two nails and then the other nails, you could put like some hearts or something that says love. That could be, a good option. So now I'm going to go to Maniology's plate M413, and I'm going to get these two images here because they each have a little heart. So I figured that would work well for Valentine's Day. To me, it reminds me of a corgi. And I do know one of our nail friends has a corgi. Of course, you could do cats or any of these images. I'm just choosing to do these two because they have the heart. And I'll reverse stamp them, so I'm going to just pick them up and set them aside. That little bit off the bottom there. Okay, and then we'll get the next one. Trying to get some of that off. I hate wasting it. Okay, let me get that bottom off. And there's a little piece beside him. Just using my lint roller or my goodness, lint roller over here. Okay, and then I'm going to go to this image, and I'm just going to get one that has the paw and then separately one that has the bone. And I'm just going to go ahead and probably place them down. I could color the little paw in, but I'm not quite sure. I'm going to kind of look at it real quick. Maybe I should, because you're not really going to be able to see that too well. So let me set that aside and kind of think about that. So, excuse me, I think I will end up coloring that part in. So let me go ahead and get this one as well, and I'll do the same thing. Oh, and it's kind of missing a little bit, so I'll redo it and come back. Okay, so this one still missed a tiny pinch. I'm just going to touch it up with my brush here in a minute. Um, but I had a glare, so I couldn't tell that I was missing that much at first. Okay, and I'm going to come back to that plate in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and color these in with Color Vibe and Whiteout. And this is also the one I need to apply a little bit, or was it the other one? Well, this one has a little piece missing too, so let me do that. It's also missing its corner. Okay, let me put this one over here and get the other one. Okay, that one is too. Okay, let me touch that up first. Okay, and then I'm going to color in this bone. So the dark area you're seeing is because I touched up that piece. Mm, I don't like that. So it kind of made it mess up. Okay, and because of that, I went back off camera and redid them. This one's still missing some, but I'm not gonna fuss over it because I don't want it to do like it did a while ago. Okay, so for the ear eye area on the corgi, I'm gonna go to Kinimoyo 938. So do you guys have any pets? Do you have a dog, cat, hamster, or any other kind of animal? I love animals. Dogs are my favorite. When I was young, part of me wanted to do like be like a vet or assistant because they go to school for a long time. Um, and of course, I did not end up doing that. I ended up having a family and just being mom. Uh, my only thing is like I love animals so much. I'm too emotional. So there's some things I don't think I would I would not be good at. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other one over here real quick. Um, so I would probably, if I had the option to do something like work at a zoo, but the fun stuff, not sad stuff, like feeding the animals, getting to, just interact with them, I think would be fun. Um, Now I'm kind of not big on the reptiles, that's or spiders. I would like to work with any fur animals, like monkeys or the deer, um, anything like that. And also like giraffes, I'd be fine with that. Now, I know they're very large, so they could be intimidating, but I think it'd be so fun. Okay, for the rest of them, let me swap back to the other one while that one is drawing. I'm going to use Candy Moyo 957. Okay, friends, rewind because I don't know which one of you was hollering at me, but I heard you because I was like, girl, you got the colors opposite. So this is supposed to be, I need to do the ears in the other color, and I just realized that. So let's just do this color first. And I do look at pictures for reference so I get things right, and I was like, I did, but I guess I just was not paying enough attention. And I was like, you know what? This don't look right. So I rechecked and yup. So we'll do the ears and the body in this color. And then the middle of the little face will be in the other color. So yeah, if I was gonna be able to work with animals, I think that would be so fun. But my luck, I'd be feeding a giraffe, having the best time ever, and then he eats me. I also like gorillas. I think they're really intriguing because they're kind of like human-like in a way. And I know some people say they don't think animals have feelings. I'm sorry, friends. I disagree with that. I think they do. They have too much of, um, you can just tell they have feelings, in my opinion, right? Kind of like they know when we're angry and things like that. They react to it. I think, well, they react to it because they have feelings about it. Yeah, I think the monkeys would be fun to work with. Um, I guess you kind of got to watch for them because some of them is mischievous. Also, penguins, that would be kind of fun. I do not know how my puppy love got onto the talk of working at a zoo. All right, so this one, same thing. Gonna use that color. I could do pink for the inner ear, but I think I'm just gonna do this. I would like, in my dream world, to have like an animal sanctuary where they can come and be happy and loved and live out their days like in a happy retirement home. So anytime I see like a dog you can tell doesn't have a home, oh my gosh, my heart, y'all. I don't know how anybody could ever mistreat an animal. Okay, let me think. I guess so I'll do that very middle part with the white. So I'll do the body in this color. I'm trying to think. I probably should do this area right here as well. My daughter likes animals too, but she's more open to things that I'm maybe not. Like like if either of us was gonna have like some type of a lizard, it'd be her. I'm not saying I don't like them. I just get I'm more nervous of reptiles than I am with furry animals. Okay. Yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and do that area as well with this color. And I don't have, oh, I'm not gonna have a lot of reverse stamping, so I'll go ahead and uh, show you guys what I'm doing. See his little tongue is showing. I'll see if I can do that as well. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the white area. This is like an off-white. It's kind of almost a gray tint. I use it when I don't want to use a stark white. This one, I'm still gonna try to remember to leave a space for his little tongue there. Okay, and for this heart, we'll go ahead with LA Colors Maryland. And I was trying to find my darker red so I could decide if I wanted to use it, and I can't find it. It's in there somewhere, but it's hiding. So since I put quite a bit, I'm able to pull some over. But now I can see it starting to get where I can see through it, so I need to add some more. Okay, where is this one? Okay, and then this one, he just got the little tongue. Now he also has a heart, but it got colored in with the pickup because it's a solid image. So what I'll do is probably once I've got him laid down, I'm gonna go over the heart with some red. So I'm gonna be starting to apply these images just so I can see where they're gonna be so I can figure what I'm gonna do with the other two nails. And I'm using this currently for as my sticky base. So it's the LA Colors base slash top coat. So as long as it gets tacky, you can use that to apply your images. And again, I do repeat myself because sometimes we do have new nail friends, so that way everybody knows what I'm doing. So I can tell this one's not quite yet ready. So when it is ready, I'll be back. All right. So I'm going to apply this one right here. And then he's going to get the little heart with the bone above him. Okay, and then this one, we'll do this guy, and I gotta still fix color in his little heart. And then he's gonna get the heart with the little paw print. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the heart because otherwise might end up forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna brace my pinky right on my other nail. Now it's gonna be darker than what the actual color is because I'm placing it over the color that was stamped down with it. So I'm trying to plop more on just to kind of get it to show up better. Get just a little pinch more. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that before I end up making it wonky. Okay, so let me show you the nails so I can tell you my thoughts. So, and that's why I like to kind of start placing some item or images sometimes so I can kind of see what I'm looking at. So I can tell I like this one, however, because if these have some color tone, I feel like this one's going to get kind of lost within it, and it has some hearts and some paws. So what I'm going to do is come back to this plate. Let me clean it off better. Hold on. So what I'm thinking is if I get this image, since it does have the hearts and paws on the nail, this one's, heart and paw together. So I'm thinking since these two have, you know, the stamped on color that this one has, I think I'm going to just go ahead and try to pick it up in that same color, but I think I'll just color in the paw in red so we can get that, or I might do it in white. Let me get it picked up and we kind of look at it and decide. I'm stuck between those two colors because the other two have one that's red and one that's white. But once you start placing images, you can kind of tell, oh, this needs so and so or whatever. So let me let this dry for a second. But see, because these one two have a little red now, and that one those have the white. So I'm gonna have to kind of think a minute here. Okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and get this one for a different nail. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this one in red. And I'm gonna come back to the plate in a minute because I'm doing something else as well. Sorry, I know that's if you can hear the foil, it's annoying. I had it on there where it was supposed to stay, but of course it did not. So it's making it rattle. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside. Okay, now I'm looking at it on here. I don't like it. Sometimes that just happens. You don't know till you look at it. So actually, I'm gonna redo the whole thing. I'm gonna do the paw in white. That's gonna look better. So I'm gonna do all that and I'll come back. Okay, so while that one's drying, I'm gonna go to this one and we're gonna do that in white. And I don't um, edit my videos. I just pause, like if I have an interruption or my doggies are barking or whatever, or I'm changing out polish or plate or whatever. Um, and so I leave the things in there because it is part of it, that it's not always going perfect, don't always turn out the way you want. So I just show you how I work through something whenever I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the paw and I'm gonna do the same thing. Do it in white. Okay, I was holding it up, I can see. So little piece right here that's not covered. So that'll look better. Okay, so I want to go pick up these two. I still want to pick them up in Cloudburst. Let's see how it will look with what I'm wanting to do. This color being stamped down is not quite as dark, or what's the word? I feel like it's not as maybe opaque as what I thought it would be in the bottle. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this one. And then I'm also gonna get this one. Had extra little pieces I needed to get off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope I was in the frame for the other one. I didn't even realize. If not. But this is what I mean by it's not as opaque. You can see how it's like not, it's a beautiful color, but it's like it's not, yeah, it's just not as opaque as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I'm going to take the bone and place it on this one in the middle of these two. I apologize. I'm having to turn it to where I can see it. And then this one, let's see. Okay, it's going to get this one. See that white just shows up better. All right, so now I want to get one of these paws that have the heart, and I think I will color in that heart with white as well. So we'll give it just a minute to dry. Okay, I also want to go to the little paws here, and I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna do two of them, but I'm just gonna place them. I'm not gonna reverse stamp or anything. Got some extra pieces. But I think what I want to do, sorry, I can't get this little piece off of there. I think I want to do do them at the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. So let me go up. You see, I was looking to see what don't have any polish on it. And this is what I mean by looking at the image to kind of see if it needs something. Now, one paw would be cute, but I guess I feel like two paws make more sense in a way. Oh, my nail's coming off. Looky there. Okay, get back on there. Okay, so we're gonna get this one and I'm just gonna use the brush. We're just gonna put some white on it. Okay. Also, the reason I was letting the rest of it, ooh, making my polish spill, dry first is because if I immediately went on in with this, I feel like there's a chance it could smear it. So I always let it dry first. Okay, so let me go ahead and apply this one in the middle. Oh, I got it down a little bit too far. It'll be okay. And the last step I plan to do is I'm going to pick up just the hearts here. I'm going to pick them up in Cloudburst. Okay, I got to take off some things. Actually, I changed my mind. I like this right here. So I'm going to do that instead. Okay. Oh no, I got to work so fast or I'm going to end up having to apply this sticky base again. Which is fine. I can do that if need be. But if I work fast enough, I won't have to. I got one more area to get off there. Okay, let me do this one up at the top, like so. And then I'm thinking I'm just gonna do this heart here and place it at the bottom. Trying to get some things off with the lint roller. Okay, one middle heart. I'm gonna put it right down here. No, I don't like it at the middle. I'm gonna put it to the, how do I do this? Do I want it in the middle? No, I'm gonna put it over to the side. Therefore, I feel like I need something here. So hold on. Okay, I want to do that tiny baby paw print and maybe the open heart. Let's just kind of see what I can get on here. Just trying not to have to clean up so much because that makes it take longer. Oh my gosh, that little paw print is so tiny. Let me see if I can. Okay, I had to pause because I had somebody come talk to me. Look how little, it's so tiny, y'all. Let me see if we can fit it right here. Um, so therefore I missed the heart. Let me see if I can get this one right here. The only thing with doing this is then you do have more cleanup, but it's okay. Like you gotta hurry, but you gotta take your time, try not take off your image. Okay. Can barely even see it on there. Okay. All right, I'm fine with that. And I do apologize. This was not supposed to take so long, but my mess ups made it longer. So that is our little puppy love mini. And you wouldn't, of course, have to do all the things. I start looking at an image, I'm like, "Okay, well, this needs something else, and this is missing this," and then it turned into a whole thing. But I was like, "We gotta show our fur babies some love too, so let's do them a mani." It's not a very typical Valentine's mani, but I thought it'd be fun because 'cause I'm gonna do other, Valentine's manis as well, so this is kinda just extra. So very much appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I will list the Maniology products I use in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.